Morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, September 4th, 2025, and it is a day B. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now, go ahead and take a seat. I am so happy to see you guys right here in school. You guys fill my bucket just by existing here at school. You don't have to do anything special, but you guys do a lot of things special every single day. You show our expectations in all your unique and creative ways. Think about all of the great ways that you show. Number one, being respectful. How do you show respect to yourself? How do you show respect to others? How do you show respect to your teachers? How do you respect those who you get along with, as well as people you don't always get along with? I've seen some really creative ways, and it never ceases to amaze me how you show respect. Number two, show that you're responsible for yourself and all of the things that you're in control of, for instance. I've shared this before. I know life has a lot of things that you are not in control of. But if you really think hard and if you think creatively and you imagine right, you'll realize there are still a lot of things that you are in control of. You can control your hands. You can control your feet, whether you walk or run in the hallways. Hopefully you're walking. You control the trash that is in front of you in the cafeteria by putting it away. You control how your friends feel. How can you be an uplifter? How can you support them? How can you truly take care of the people around you? Last but not least, show that you're ready. There are many versions of yourself, so think about the version of yourself that you present into the world that you're most proud of and work on it. I want that to become the default, that the version of you that just kind of goes out there and shows itself even when you're not trying that hard. Okay, I've got a couple things I want to talk about today. First, this is a kickball, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because, as you know from the morning announcement yesterday and the flyer that we sent home to your parents, we are trying to get more supplies for recess, and I know a lot of you guys love recess, so I think this is definitely something you guys can help encourage. I know not everybody is in the position to donate, and if you can't, that's okay. But if you are able to go buy one ball or two balls, or think about all of our other supplies that we're looking for, well, that can go a long way to helping to make recess more fun and more engaging. That flyer that we sent home has a list of things that we are looking for, but also remember there are things that we are not looking for. So just don't go buy just anything. Look at the list, and if you're able to contribute new items, go ahead and do that. And that leads me to our event tonight, and we have Back to School Night. Back to School Night is really more open for your parents to come, and I get to talk to them about John Beck, and they get to visit your teacher's homeroom. But during that time, if your family would like to bring in items that they'd like to donate for our playground supplies drive, that will set aside a little section of the main lobby where we can collect those items. If you don't have items to donate today or tonight, just know that we are holding this supplies drive all the way through September 12th. Last but not least, I think you know what these are, especially for those of you guys who have been around. These are Beck cards, right? And they come in 4 different colors. That's based on what house you're in. You might be in the blue house, you might be in the red house, you might be in the green house, you might even be in the yellow house. If you're in my school family, Lynn's Lions, guess what? You're in the greenhouse, okay? Us and a couple others families are in the greenhouse. So you'll get a green card. But we're looking for kids to be respectful, responsible, and ready. And like I said, you show them in very creative ways. There are 10 punches. As we notice you doing these things, we might come and fill in a punch for you or put a star in one. And once you fill out all 10, you'll get to come down to the main office and you get to turn it into one of the buckets that we have in the main office for your grade. So if you're a first grader, you'll drop it off in the first grade bin. Once a week, starting next week, we're going to start drawing these cards, completed cards. Remember, you can't turn them in unless you get 10. And we're going to start recording some of you guys to join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance as part of the morning announcements. This is not new for those of you guys who were here last year, but it is certainly new for those of you who are new or in kindergarten. We're going to be looking for other ways where we can use these Beck cards. At the end of last year, you saw that we decided to have a little bit of fun and Mr. Lin got his face pied, and a couple other teachers as well. We can't do that every month, but it might be something we bring back again next spring. We'll see. But anyways, that's the Beck card. It's a good way to just remind yourself to be respectful, be responsible, be ready. You might get noticed. You won't always get noticed, but you might get noticed. You might get a punch, and it might open up and unlock some other fun things and experiences that just might appeal to you. All right, that's all I got for you. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Go spread that message to everybody else in the most creative ways that you can. Have an awesome day. And as always, I like you just the way you are.